light is a coming, rise, shine, for the light is a coming, oh rise, shine, for the light is a coming, my Lord says he's coming by and by, oh rise, shine, for the light is a coming, rise, shine, for the light is a coming, oh rise.
With the end of the Civil War in 1865, a bold initiative and experiment was conceived for the state capital, Nashville, Tennessee. The city had fallen early in the war to the Union Army, and because of its central geographic location and the intersections of numerous railroad lines and highways, Nashville experienced a flood of recently emancipated slaves. A score of individuals from the American Missionary Association traveled south to assist the Freedmen's Bureau, a government agency, in establishing schools, which would help to determine whether these former bondsmen could, in fact, be educated. As a result, the Fisk School was opened in January 1866, named for the Union Army General Clinton B. Fisk, who had secured funds as well as provided Army hospital barracks used as classrooms for the fledgling institution. One of those barracks, a simple clapboard structure, can be seen today on the Fisk campus, having been used as a theater for the university's dramatic arts since the 1930s. The beautiful stick-style house, built in 1884, was the home of the second principal of the Fisk School, Adam K. Spence. Now known as the Workhouse, the edifice provided residence for the families of both John Wesley Work II and John Wesley Work III. Both men were collectors of Negro folk songs and directors of the Fisk Jubilee Singers. The Harris Building, built in 1872, was originally the home of Richard Harris, the university's first African-American trustee. This exquisite jewel, owned by the university since 1909, is of the Italianate Revival style and currently houses the music department. Named for the famed historian and his wife, the John Hope and Aurelia Franklin Memorial Library, built in 1969, is a beautiful late modern facility. This three-story building has a dramatic two-story colonnaded porch, and on the inside, a well-proportioned spiral staircase rises gracefully from the first to the third floor, where it is crowned by a distinctive octagonal skylight. With its first iteration as a church, and the second as the first gymnasium for African Americans, this 1888-built Victorian structure was converted into the Carl Van Vechten Gallery, housing the university's art collection in 1949. Built as Fisk's first library in 1908, with funds donated by Andrew Carnegie, the building with the Italian-style tiled roof and skylight was named for the famed steel magnate. The Clinton B. Fisk Memorial Chapel, built in 1892, is a high Victorian, picturesque church and is a rarity in the American South. Bold features, including rusticated stonework and a muscular Tudor belfry, distinguish this handsome edifice. Serving as the university's second library until 1969 and built in 1929, Erastus Milo Cravath Hall, named for Fisk's first president, is a majestic neo-Gothic building now serving as the administration building. On the second floor, the walls are adorned by the epic mural cycle of the African American diaspora by celebrated Harlem Renaissance artist and founder of the Fisk Art Department, Aaron Douglas. Jubilee Hall, built in 1876, is the crown jewel of Fisk's historic architecture. This imposing structure is the first permanent building constructed in the American South for the education of African Americans, with funds raised by the Fisk Jubilee Singers during their travels throughout the United States and Europe in the 1870s. Often referred to as frozen music, and originally an all-purpose building, although now functioning as a women's dorm, Jubilee Hall houses the life-size painting of the Jubilee Singers, a gift from Her Majesty Queen Victoria of England to the university.
the morning.